Oh my god, you guys. I just got a notification that Amberlynn was going live. So here we are. It just started a little bit ago. We are going to press play. Amberlynn is live right now on her own channel.
Hello, hello. Wait.
So, did she quit? I don't know. She was over on
I
LOLCow
forgot
Bus
how any of
earlier.
this works.
Hello, Nikki. Hello, Rally. Hello, Lizzie. Hello, Blue Hoodie. Hello, Empress.
How
Hello,
do I
Princess Pirate Pickle Pants.
watch?
Hello, Fiona's mom.
I'm so confused.
Amberlynn's trying to figure her shit out. It looks like
Hi.
we're early.
How are you
We're
guys?
gonna speed this up. Catch up.
It has been so long. Oh my god. Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Kyle. I missed you. Love you too, Bajork.
Yeah,
Love you, Caitlin. Hi, guys. Love you, Justine.
I was trying to make a
Oh my
D&D character for a new
Hi.
campaign.
How are you guys? I hope you are well. Oh my god, y'all are moving at the speed of light. I love that. I feel like since I haven't been here in so long, like I've lost a lot of viewers. A lot of people are like, hello, like makeup is eating, thank you. I feel like it's just like thrown on and super sloppy, but I appreciate that.
Is her volume okay for you guys?
I'm not unwell at all. I just got off of my other job, quote unquote. I do want to start vlogging again, so we're gonna get this thing situated because I want to, still stay at my other job, and then I want to also do this job. So, yeah, we have to, fix things and like I don't know. I'm like really set into a routine right now, so, yeah. You look gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate that. I look old. Yeah, I'm gonna be 40 soon. It's kind of crazy. Like, excuse me.
You're welcome, Liz.
We're so fucking back. Yeah, I hope so. So I need to know, like, do you guys, okay, so when I come back to my channel, are you guys looking for like a live era or like a vlog era?
No,
type in live or type in vlog. Type in live or type in vlog. Because I need to know. I need to know. Vlog. I had a feeling that was gonna win. I do have like a camera. It's kind of, okay, so I vlogged on my mom's birthday. It was just like a little bit. So maybe I can put that like in the vlog, so yeah, I definitely want to come back to vlogging. Wait,
I know, why isn't she calling?
It's just so cute. Isn't it like adorbs? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like,
why is she calling us names?
Hi. So I'll be just like, hey guys, how are you? So yeah, for sure.
I know, she's been a complete monster the last 2 months.
I just have to get like back to the hang of things, because it's just been so long. I just don't even feel real, and it's like, YouTube is like tight right now, so you have to like watch what you say a little bit. So yeah.
You say the worst shit on LOLCow Bus.
No, so the reason why I'm here is because I'm a philopsicle, right? I have been so busy with like my other job. I love it, and I am going to stay. I'm going to be working on that. Time is like just running away from me. I focus a lot of time with my other stuff. So I just like, I wanted to start uploading the beginning of February because tomorrow I get to reapply for monetization. So it's just like, girl, why haven't you been uploading? So I can't reapply for monetization with no like content. So I'm gonna work on some content for you guys. I think it's like a mixture of, live streams and vlogs, but I really do want to just,
yeah, I don't know why she likes it. So tomorrow she can reapply for monetization, but she needs to get content on her channel so she can reapply for the monetization.
Get back in my vlogland era. I think that's what I really want. I just want to like chat, show you guys like what I'm doing, what I'm eating, how I'm feeling. So yeah, you missed those boring vlogs. I know, isn't it crazy like to realize like, oh wait, I actually kind of liked her boring vlogs, and it's like you don't realize you want it or need it or love it.
Your vlogs are better than the bullshit and just bullshit you're doing on LOLCow.
Until it's like gone. Relatable, clock it, come back home. Yeah, I've been on a little vacation, that's what we can call it, but I'm gonna be staying on that vacation, so I'm gonna be living in 2 places, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be really good for me, and it'll even like, it'll be like really good,
I have her sped up rallies, so, yeah, and we can catch up.
I miss you guys. I don't know. I've been talking for the last like few hours nonstop. So
she's at 1.7.
I do my eyebrows, but like I'm not really an eyebrow girly. I kind of have eyebrow blindness, which I can admit to. So
Yeah, you have to have a certain number of viewing hours in the last 365 days, which she'll have.
That's why they look how they look, because I don't understand. Vlog about what you don't do anything. Yeah, I just like work and I hang out with my fur babies. I'm very just like, I don't drive, so I don't really go anywhere.
Same,
And it's like, even if I
hibiscus.
did drive, I probably wouldn't go anywhere because like how my routine is set up, it's very focused on like my other job, you know. So
Yeah, Heather.
this feels so right. Oh, I missed you guys so much. So much. I don't know who Cat's Eye is, so I can't really have thoughts. My lipstick is the Revlon HD Kisses. I've been wearing for like a decade now. And the one that I'm wearing now is like literally on its last leg. Like it has like no more. And I have to like try so hard to get some of the lipstick on the little tube thing. And yeah, so I need to buy a new one. For sure. Thoughts on salty crab. So I'm actually genuinely confused. I don't report channels. I do not have time to watch reaction channels. I have not watched a reaction channel in like easily 6 months. Quite a few of them I stopped watching over a year ago. I don't have time. I watch a lot of LCU because that's where I work, so I need to know what is going on at all times. I am consistently and constantly in VC in the Discord because that's part of my job and what I do. So yeah, very much not paying. I literally don't even feel like I'm in girl world anymore. But hello. So yeah. So I heard that Salty Crab got her whole channel like nuked. I'm confused. I don't know what caused it. I don't know why or anything like that. So if
Salty Crab said in Charlie's Discord, I think it was, that it was because of the LOLCow universe content she was reacting to.
anyone has the tea about that, I would love to know because I'm definitely curious because it's like to have your whole channel taken down is a lot. Like that's crazy. So yeah. Not broke. No. What happened to your typing job? I'm working on something that I haven't worked on in like a couple months actually.
The chat's always a mean rally when it's not.
Clock it,
when
mama.
it's
We love
not
clocking
members.
it. Yes. She'll be back. So no, Salty Crab can't come back. Once you get your channel taken down, like you can't get your channel back. And you know what's actually really funny? FFG got her channel taken down as well, and now she came back impersonating a man with an extreme accent who's old. I'm like, Desperado calls for Desperado times.
Really?
What is actually happening in girl world right now? Like I'm so out of the loop and confused by it all. So fucking weird. But yeah, keep typing and writing. Thank you. I know. But yeah. What's your source on that? Well, someone actually sent me the video and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then they explained it to me. I was like, oh my God. So my source is me actually visually seeing it. And I'm like, what the actual hell? Like that's so off limits for YouTube. Like you're not allowed to like fake impersonate someone just because you got your whole channel nuked. If that was me, people would be coming at me like the speed of light. They would be like, oh my God, girl. Like they'd be coming for me so hard. I'm unreal. I'm very real, but thank you. How's Tommy? She's good. Okay, so I don't know. Like some of you might not know this, but me and Tommy are back together. We've been back together.
Oh my God.
We're like in our actual healing era, and it's just been really, really nice. That's like all I really want to say about that. But I just had to let you guys know in case some people are like so confused. It's just been really, really good. Like the Zoloft inside of me is Zolofting. You know, we're both working on our mental health, and it's just been, I don't know, just an amazing feeling, truly. So it feels really nice. We love you. Oh, I love you, Spine or Spinal. Love you. Yeah, the Zoloft has like literally changed my life. Like you guys think I crash out? Like, oh my God, off of Zoloft, it would just be like a million times worse. Like a million times worse. Zoloft has completely and utterly helped so much with like one of my biggest problems. And one of my biggest problems in life was anxious attachment issues. I like don't have that at all anymore. So it just feels really nice. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. There's some stuff that I have to actually be doing right now. So I'm not gonna stay on here long. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am back and I'm going to be popping in here and there. I think the vlogs aren't gonna actually come until oh, hello. I saw. I think the vlogs aren't actually gonna be like coming until I'm like monetized again because vlogs are like hard. You gotta put in that work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like be doing it for free. Like who actually goes and flips burgers at McDonald's for free? Not me. Just saying. So, what's my favorite song right now? Probably Yukon by Justin Bieber. I have a crush on Justin Bieber. Okay, listen, it's okay. I'm allowed to feel that way. I'm allowed to feel that way. It is totally fine.
Well, good thing your girlfriend looks like him.
Fine. It's not nasty. Stop. My favorite hobbies. I feel like I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been doing Legos. I haven't been writing.
His Zoloft is magic. Zoloft fixes all of her problems. She's a fucking idiot.
I haven't been doing anything for hobbies because the LCU takes up all my like energy, and that's fine. Like I live for that. I love the routine of it all. It's been really nice. God, you're so big now. Really the same girly pop. I've actually lost some weight, so thank you. When I first started the LCU, I was losing so much weight, like the first week, like 8 pounds literally, because I was just so stressed. I can't talk about the LCU over here, but I just, just have to say that one thing. So you know what, the LCU is good for losing weight. Come and join.
Fuck no.
But yeah, I don't really know. I don't really want to sit on here forever. I just, gotta get those watch hours. Am I allowed to admit that? How's my mom?
Heather.
She's good. She's good.
But
I
you
saw her on
haven't
her
seen
birthday,
her.
which was February 7th. She
I
turned
saw her on
57. Hello.
Monday.
So yeah, I'm not breaking NDA, you weirdo. Oh my god. What is a Shitterland bleed? Here we go with trolls. We love a troll. How's Aunt Tammy? Don't talk to her at all. Her mom don't talk to her. Her sister don't talk to her. Her daughter don't talk to her. Her niece don't talk to her. No one in the family talks to her. So that's crazy. I don't go to bingo anymore because like I'm always working. The time I go to bingo is usually when I'm working, so I don't get to really go. Triple stack chin. Oh my god, don't come for my chin. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah,
no one in the
Chris,
family talks to Amber.
that's what it
No, I talk to
sounded
all of my
like.
family. You know. Thoughts on Miss Rachel? It's just really convenient that Rachel is back now and like trying to start drama between me and my partner. Like, are you jealous, bitter? Like, what's really the tea on it? Like she wasn't making content at all, and then when she found out me and Tommy were together, like she was so mad about it. I'm just like, there's literally nothing to be mad about. Like you're not in a relationship. Like just move on, make content about someone else. You're like obsessed, literally. Weird energy. Just saying. Miss Rachel is wrong. Oh, wait, what? I'm confused. Are we talking about the same Rachel? Miss Rachel. Wait, who's Miss Rachel? Because someone's like, no, Miss Rachel, dumbass.
She's still on LOLCow Bus Hibiscus. She's just coming back here to get this channel monetized.
I thought we were talking about Rachel Reacts. I'm so confused. I don't know who Miss Rachel is. I have no idea who that is. If that's someone different, I have no idea. That is so funny. Can I upload my old videos? No, those are gone forever. Like all of my videos are gone for like life. So I don't even have them anymore, which is crazy.
We all have them in
She on your mind. I mean, when I see the name Rachel, how do you feel about Rachel? I'm gonna immediately think of her for sure. No, I can't hide my past, but I know I've learned a lot from my past. And
have you?
Yeah, that's important. Yeah, you gotta collect watch time. That's normal for anyone who wants to be monetized, of course.
I don't think you have.
I really want to come back to my YouTube channel.
I'm on top chat.
I love being here. And I know a lot of people love me being here. So I've been here for 13 years.
Love is a strong word.
You look skinnier than tomorrow? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Aw, I love you too, Madeline. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're my favorite reality show. It feels that way sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah. Am I gonna buy a mobility scooter like Foodie Beauty? No, I don't need one. Def not. Why does my boob look so big in this? You know, I have a couple buzz balls in the fridge. I think after I get off of here, I might drink one.
You're no Rosie.
I might drink a buzz ball. I'm not gonna lie about it. I do like Lana Del Rey. I love Alana.
I don't know, Rally. All she does is work.
Rarity's Revenge. Do you guys know who that is? Oh my gosh. In the oh, I can't talk about this here. Never mind. Sorry. I'm on my channel. How much do I eat? What?
Oh yeah, Scooter officially resigned from the LCU.
You missed these lives. Jasmine, I'm so happy to have you here. Hello. Thoughts on Zachary and Michael returning to Girl World?
Hey, Sky.
I knew it was gonna happen. It was bound to happen. I look like I'm glowing. Oh, well, thank you.
No, you don't.
It might be the makeup.
I do like the eye makeup. Her eye makeup looks good to me.
I don't know what happened to Salty Crab. I'm very confused. I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Yeah, Dessa.
Who was your Valentine? My girlfriend, of course.
Of course.
You can't drink on antidepressants. So I'm not here to give advice, but you can, just a little smidgels. You don't have to get like, you know. Would I ever do a meet and greet? Probably not. No. Have I ever been to therapy? Yeah, I started therapy when I was like 8 or 9 when I was put into foster care.
She doesn't stay with it though.
Been on and off since then, so yeah. Admit you subtracted 30 pounds from your weigh-in. No, I didn't. I did not. No.
I'm gonna do a screenshot here.
There will be no weigh-ins on my channel. But yeah.
She posted this last night.
I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I will be back tomorrow for another little mini live. It'll probably be around the exact same time because this is probably the best time to do it. So yeah, I love you guys and thank you for being so sweet. Bye.
I'm hanging up on you.
Okay, well that was that. I'm gonna look into this chick here. Zhao the Dreamer. I'm gonna start looking into her. But this is Scooter's post. It says, I've made the decision to officially leave the LOLCow universe. The LCU changed my life in many positive ways, but over the past weeks and months it stopped being fun for me and has begun to take a toll on my mental health. Zach Not Yummy. Hello. Yeah, it wasn't a very long stream. Yeah, I don't know about Salty. I don't watch Salty, and I don't care for some of the comments that she has made, especially the one basically saying that that Anna Glitter and Lasers was fine walking back to her hotel drunk because grapists have standards. So I don't care for Salty Crab a lot. I also don't care for the comment call the whole Raglan bleed. I don't care for that. And I also don't care for her re-uploading. I also don't care for her re-uploading the video that Beck's sister had asked Amber to take down, that Amber took down. Salty Crab reacted to it and uploaded it, even though it had been requested that video be taken down. So I'm not a big Salty Crab fan for those reasons. But to each their own. Everybody has people they enjoy. Hey, Aaron. She did say that. There were enough people that had timestamps in her video where she said it, because she edited it after the fact to say something different. Yeah, there were enough people that said that sounds like it, so that's fine, Sky. She's a friend of yours. That's fine. You know her better than any of us, but I just don't care for those comments that were made. It sucks that her channel got taken down. So now the video was edited afterwards to say that she was too big to be kidnapped or something along those lines. It was edited after it was uploaded to say something different. Yeah. If her channel was taken down and striked because of LCU stuff, that is completely not fair to Salty. Because that's not her content, right? That's other people's content that she's reacting to, and she's not the one doing the bullying or the harassing if it's the LCU content. So if that is why her channel got taken down, then that's completely not fair, Salty. So it was the LCU stuff. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that a reaction channel would get taken down for reacting to a channel's content, but that channel is still up and running. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And it could be Keemstar. Yeah, it could be Keemstar. So, I don't know. Well, Amberlynn didn't say a whole lot. It looks like she may start making some vlogs and come back with some vlogs. The Zoloft is just amazing and has healed her, and she is just perfectly fine mentally now. And she and Emily are so in love, and they're in their healing era. I don't know. She's a fucking mess. Hey Maggie, how you doing, hun? You missed Amber's video. You gotta go back to the beginning. Yeah, I don't know why either of them would still be together, would get back with each other based on what each of them has accused the other of doing. Like, you both need to respect yourselves a little bit more. I wasn't expecting to stream today, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Rachel reached out to Emily first or if Emily reached out to Rachel. You know, while we're here, we could um while we are here uh I don't care a lot for Rachel either. I think, you know, Raleigh, I do think that I do think that um Emily has a humiliation kink. I mean, most
Law
recently.
snapshot of Amber's kick lie.
Shh. Okay. Since we're here, uh, since we're here, we might as well. This is um, this is Rachel's video where she texted Emily and Emily said, "No, I didn't lie about this." So let's just watch this really quick, I guess. But so
Ha 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 ha. I think. Hello. Be a good girl and watch this clip for me.
I've never lied about anything serious ever. Ever.
Ha 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 ha. I think the fuck not.
oh my god. All right.
That might be the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. Amberlynn Reid is a proven liar. She admits it herself over and over again on her own channel.
I lied.
But so is Emily. You can't trust either one of them when it comes to their narratives about their stories. No, that's not Yami, CCB. Welcome in, CCB.
Here.
She even admitted it last week on LOLCow Bus when she said this.
Imagine you going through that and thousands of people thinking you lied. Because you lied about the stupidest, smallest shit. Everyone tells little white lies, bitch. I know you have. I know you have.
And
Yeah, that dress looks great on you, Amber.
statistically, sure, they do, but not about big things, certainly not about big things like getting kicked by your girlfriend. Amber Reid is currently using her new position in the LOLCow universe to rebrand herself as some kind of misunderstood victim who did some dodgy things.
Is that you, Yummy? Wait, is that a chicken? That is a chicken. I didn't even notice that. That is Yummy. You changed your name. I thought you were somebody else. Hello, our little chaos chicken. Miss T and Zach, not Yummy. Sorry. Hello, Zach. Yes, Hibiscus. Heather, their name specifically says not Yummy. Yeah, bored girl. I don't know why Heather, good lord, why Rachel is spending her energy still touching the poo.
10 years ago, but we all need to get over it.
So if anything, I'm not getting special protection. I'm actually getting shit on. I'm the only person that Keem is allowing people to on them for shit they did 10 years ago. And why does something that happened 6 years ago matter? And that was like 10 years ago.
I mean, honestly, there are some things that Amber did like 10, 12 years ago I just don't fucking care about.
This was about 7 years ago in 2019. Like I said in the beginning of this, you're also talking about something that happened almost 6 years ago.
And while, sure, some of the awful things that she's done did occur 10 years ago, lots and lots and lots of them didn't.
I'm just hoping she'll forgive me with this name like the other Zacks or Pulpy catches my strays either way. Do you think that'll work? Is this a new account? Is this a new account that you're gonna try? Yeah, I mean, the whole thing with the rarity situation, no, it's not a new one. But you're still blocked. Zach with an H. The whole rarity thing, I mean, none of us know what happened. Because we can't get a straight answer out of anybody involved in the situation. Just trolling for a week or so till you change it back. I love that.
And so in this video and a few upcoming videos like it, I'm going to break down as efficiently and cleanly and shortly as I possibly can some of Amber's most serious lies, because I know there are people who are finding her now.
Nobody gives a fuck anymore, Rachel. This has been gone over, as Amber would say, ad nauseum by so many fucking channels. But with you just keep sticking your fingers into the poo and swirling it around and rolling around in it because you keep messaging Emily.
Because of her existence in the LCU, and they're falling for her bullshit. And I just want to dispense with this facade that she doesn't lie and that she hasn't lied recently. She has.
I have a breakfast casserole in the oven that I need to go check on and take out of the oven because I wasn't expecting to go live tonight, so I'm making my breakfast for the week. So, just enjoy some Rachel while I go downstairs to my kitchen.
And about serious things. So we're going to start with the physical abuse lies. Amber really, really wants you to believe that despite having said this...
You're saying if I could hit someone, I would? Okay. I can throw this at someone's head. I could take this and throw it.
And hitting tables every time she gets angry.
I am the fucking victim in this. This time I am, you guys. I'm sorry to fucking break it to you. This time I fucking am.
No. Go ahead. No. Let Amberlynn respond. Let Amberlynn respond.
Not done.
And having been accused herself of physical altercations by at least 3 exes, she wants you to believe that she is not a physical person, and in fact she is the victim of her current girlfriend Emily, who kicked her not once but twice. Watch this.
It's so crazy that like I can sit here and say like I genuinely was kicked by someone and people are like, nope, that never happened.
Except that no, it didn't happen. Accusing a proven liar of lying is not crazy. And I'll prove that she's a liar now, just like I have been doing for the last year that I've been covering Girl World on YouTube. So, in a couple of live streams in September of 2025, Amber accused her girlfriend Emily of physical abuse in the form of 2 separate kicks. Amber has a history of lying about various kinds of abuse. We will get into that in future videos, but this is one of her most recent, most well documented and provably untrue accusations. So I figured that I would show that one first. So Emily and Amber had a messy breakup in late 2024, early 2025, and Amber claimed that the two were broken up and she was making videos of herself where she was crying beside the flowers that Emily bought her, and she was professing to being heartbroken over losing her relationship with Emily. Some time passed where Amber claimed that she and Emily were truly broken up between January 2025 and August 2025. It was in this August of 25 where they definitely did break up, because Emily started speaking with various reaction channels and private individuals, myself included. She claimed that she was completely done with Amber and that she wanted to tell her side of the story, and so she did. She had long conversations with Mr. Snowflake where she released some text messages. She had the same sort of conversations with me where she sent me screenshots and voice notes and all kinds of proof of Amber Amber being straight up abusive and vile. Videos of all of that stuff are on my channel. During that period, Emily told Mr. Snowflake that Amber had lied about how her cat Rarity got out, so Mr. Snowflake made this post on purpose to try and bait Amber into telling a new Rarity story, and of course she bit the bait because she's stupid, and this is when Amber went live and accused Emily.
The problem is that Emily hasn't added anything to the Rarity story, because Emily doesn't know either. We haven't been able to get any kind of clarity on anything.
Of being the one who let her cat out, but crucially, and what we're talking about in this video, this live stream is also the one where she accused Emily of kicking her.
When I went to go walk into the bathroom, she kicked me. She kicked me really hard in my stomach. Really hard. That is the only time that something like physical like that happened, and it was like right in my hernia, so that like really scared me, I will say that.
The pair have since got back together, although I dare say they'll break up when Amber sees the email that Emily sent me. But this was the live stream. It was called We've Been Together the Whole Time, where Amber made her first allegations, and then the following morning she made another live stream where she added a second.
Emily said that she didn't kick Amber. She said that Amber was coming at her and she raised her leg up and her knee. Amberlynn kind of ran into her knee. Right? That's what Emily said. So Emily is like, no, I didn't kick her. To Amberlynn, she feels like it was a kick. Regardless, it sounds like from both of them that some part of Emily's leg came into contact with Amberlynn's torso because Amberlynn was charging at Emily. She was chasing Emily down because she wanted to talk. It's just semantics. Now, but then there's the other kicking situation where Amberlynn said that Emily kicked her off the couch and then smirked about it.
Kick.
She's actually kicked me twice. She literally kicked me off the couch and I landed on the floor.
So she alleges 2 kicks, one on the 17th of November, which was the first one where she claims to have been kicked in her hernia, and then a second kick. Amber did not specify the date of this second kick, but the second one was when Amber was allegedly on the sofa. There was another member of Emily's family there, according to Amber, and Emily kicked her off the sofa. Of course, all of Girl World is desperate to get Emily's leg day routine, but that is by the by. These kicking allegations...
I mean, it's... If Amberlynn's sitting on the edge of a couch, it's not going to take a lot of force to push her off of it, to be honest. If Amberlynn's on the edge of it because she has short little legs and she's sitting up on the edge, it's not going to take a lot of force to kick her off the couch, to like push her off the couch. But I mean, it's just stupid. They're both alleging the other did physical abuse, and it's like it's just fucking stupid. Why would you get back with that person if you feel like they DV'd you, right? Why would you get back with that person? I mean, that's what Amberlynn alleged. See, she said that she was sitting on the edge of the couch, kind of like leaning forward a little bit, and that Emily pushed her off the couch, right? Maybe Amberlynn fell off the couch on her own. Who the fuck knows? But it's just stupid. It's just stupid. I mean, we don't know what's happened in their relationship. We don't know. And we can't believe Amberlynn or Emily. We can't believe either one of them. But if they are both alleging these things of each other, why would you get back with that person? if you are publicly alleging this person abused you and saying all these horrible things about them, why would you get back with them? Oh, Emily is Emily is just the soft, gentle love that Amberlynn has always needed and wanted in her life. And they are both healing each other. Maybe it's the same kind of relationship that Rosie and the phallus have. Maybe they're working on their traumas together.
Are the ones that I'm interested
Agora World House and stream the camera feeds.
in today. My theory is that if I can prove in this video, that is by the by, these kicking allegations are the ones that I'm interested in today. My theory is that if I can prove in this video, which I can, that Amber is lying about this alleged abuse against her, then it shows that there is a precedent of her lying recently about different kinds of abuse, and it makes...
Of course she's lying about half of this stuff. My theory is, if I can prove that Amberlynn has lied about this, are you gonna write Rosie's next fucking 7-page principle on the philosophies, on the tenets of romance? Shut the fuck up.
it even more likely that she's lied in the past, which of course we know she has, but this video is to prove without a doubt that she has lied, because clearly she's trying to make out like it's not true, and there are new viewers who need to know the law. So this is like a short law snapshot of Amber's kick lies. If Amber lied about Emily kicking her...
I don't think you're the one to go to, Rachel, because you are too closely embroiled in it. You're too closely involved in this because of the messages and the flirting with Emily. Let's not forget about the flirting.
It's highly likely that she also lied about Casey, Destiny, Jade, Beck, and everybody else. I'll let you be the judge of...
They haven't met in person yet, no, but she's going to fly out in March.
So this is like a short law snapshot of Amber's kick lies. If Amber lied about Emily kicking her, it's highly likely that she also lied about Casey, Destiny, Jade, Beck, and everybody else. I'll let you be the judge of that in future videos. So Amber and Emily went on to get back together, despite Emily telling me all kinds of stuff that Amber had done to her: mental, physical, emotional abuse, as well as using her sink as a wiping post and refusing to clean it, being jealous of her child, owing her money, abusing her animals by not letting them out to go to the toilet during the day, among many other things. And despite all of this, Emily appears to have taken Amber back. She's also been emailing me, which I'll show in a minute, but my point is that Emily is a slimy snake who appears to be so addicted to those legs that she is willing to sell her soul and put herself in harm's way and disregard the safety of her child and visit this known lying abuser in Oklahoma. But hey, birds of a feather, I guess. So as I said on LOLCow Bus 2 nights ago...
So you're saying that Emily is a slimy snake that's willing to do all these things to get back with Amber, but you're still going to believe her takes on these things.
Amber claimed that she had never lied about anything serious. I know I've already played it, but it truly bears repeating.
I've never lied about anything serious ever! Ever!
When I heard Amber say this...
A lot of Amber's lies are about stupid things, but like lying about some things in her relationships, she's also done. I mean,
I spat out the mini eggs that I was chewing, and I promptly sat down to write this script. Actually, first I sent Emily an email, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me...
Anything serious ever! Ever!
When I heard Amber say this, I spat out the mini eggs that I was chewing, and I promptly sat down to...
I spat out the mini eggs that I was chewing. That must be a dig at Amber or something.
Write this script. Actually, first I sent Emily an email, which I'll show you in a minute. Let me just cook.
Why are you emailing Emily again? This is what people didn't like in the first fucking place.
First, what she said in that live stream was so shocking that it prompted this video, and she really has no one to blame but herself. As I've said, there are two kicks. The first one she alleges happened on the 17th of November. That is the day that her cat got out. She knows the date, she'd know it like the back of her hand. She went to see Billie Eilish a couple of days prior. She claims to have made posters about Rarity going missing. She knows what happened on that day. And if you watch the live stream, which is private now, but there are clips of it around the place, I'll put as many as I can in this video, Amber makes it very clear that this first kick, the one that concerned her hernia, and it was the first time Emily had ever kicked her, happened on the 17th of November. That's really important, okay? She knows the date, she always has. She's mentioned it multiple times on her channel. And then, as I've said, there was the second kick, which Amber alleges the next day in the following live stream. This is the one where Emily kicks her off the sofa. I know I'm being dead horse, but I'm trying to make it really clear there are two kicks. Two alleged kicks anyway. When I first spoke to Emily, I asked her about these kicks. Here's a DM that I haven't shown yet, where I said to Emily, did you kick Amber? What happened with the kicks? And this is Emily's reply. Emily says,
of course the stories of her kicking me, or of me kicking her, are BS. One of the times she was referring to me kicking her when she was charging at me aggressively after she already pushed me down and landed on me, and I put my arms and a leg up in a protective stance, is she literally ramped her body into my leg. I did not kick her. I didn't move my leg. It was literally a self-defense post. Hey, shut the front door. I have no idea what she means, how I kicked her off the couch. I don't even know how that's physically possible. Yeah, I mean, who the fuck knows? Amberlynn might have fell off the couch on her own. So yeah, so this is the night they had the big fight when Amber knocked Emily down. Then Emily was in the bathroom, from what I remember. Emily had went to the bathroom to get away from Amber, and Amber was coming at her. And Amber said that Emily raised her leg up and kicked her. But Emily says that she put her arms and leg up in a defensive stance, and Amberlynn ran into her. No, this isn't the truck conversation night.
of course the stories of me kicking her are BS. One of the times she was referring to me kicking her was when she was charging at me aggressively after she already pushed me down and landed on me, and I put my arms and leg up in a protective stance. She literally ramped her body into my leg. I did not kick her. I did not move my leg. It was literally a self-defense pose. I've mentioned this before, but I don't think I've shown the DM. So that is what Emily claims. And then she says, I have no idea what she means, how I kicked her off the couch. I don't even know how that's physically possible. So that is Emily way back when I spoke to her last year, saying that Amber's lying about these kicks. So as is usually the case with Amber, we have one party saying
it's how they're viewing it, right? Amberlynn is viewing it as Emily kicked her. Emily is viewing it as I brought my leg up to defend myself. In this case, it's two different viewpoints on the same situation and how the other person feels about it. Amberlynn was being aggressive and charging at Emily, and Emily put her leg up because Amberlynn was charging at her, and Amberlynn ran into her leg.
something happened and the other party saying that it didn't happen. They can't both be true. It's one or the other. Either Amber is lying when she says that Emily kicked her, or Emily is lying when she says she didn't kick Amber. They can't both be true. There has to be a liar. It can't be both. Their statement.
I've seen most of it. Most of the most of the funeral. I didn't care for people sharing that out or making nasty comments on it.
Are mutually exclusive, so it's one or the other, okay? So this screenshot that I've shown is Emily saying that Amber was lying way back then. However, as I've said, I emailed Emily about this. So I saw the live, I saw Amber say, I've never lied about anything serious, and I thought, that's definitely not true. So I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna ask her. So I emailed Emily. Well, I replied to an email from Emily, as you can see here. This was from like 5 days ago. So January 29th, 2026, I emailed Emily and said, did you lie when you told me you didn't kick Amber on those 2 occasions? Emily replies, no, one word. This is from 2026.
So let's talk about that first message there. Emily emailed Rachel and said, or messaged Rachel and said, please don't talk about my child on your YouTube. Which Rachel did not reply to, it looks like. But then she's like, did you lie when you told me you didn't kick Amber on those occasions? And Emily just said, no.
Told me you didn't kick Amber on those 2 occasions. Emily replies, no, one word. This is from 2026, this January, like a couple of days ago. So even now, when they're sorting it out,
why are
I can
you
still get a
emailing
reply
her
from
again?
Amber Reed's girlfriend. The fact that she would even reply to an email from me, a reaction channel, is fucking scandalous. If the two of you are trying to sort your relationship out behind...
What's scandalous is you fucking messaging her again. It seems like she messaged you to be like, hey, don't talk about my child. right? I'm surprised that Emily didn't do a privacy strike like she seems to be prone to do. Didn't call the police. Sometimes you just don't want to get the police involved. I mean, what are they going to do about this situation, really?
Scenes, and Amber is seemingly backing you up on LOLCow Live and not letting anybody talk about you, why the fuck are you replying to me, a reaction channel? Surely you must have known I was going to share this email, right? I owe you no loyalty. You're helping me prove your girlfriend is a lying scumbag. So, anyway, that's the email. It's very clear that deep down Emily's loyalty lies.
And you've proven that you have no loyalty to anybody and that you will do anything to earn a buck on YouTube.
With herself and absolving herself of the lies that Amber's told about her. She gives no shits about their relationship. She is a loose cannon. She is not to be trusted. This relationship is a fucking joke. And I just...
So you just said that Emily is not to be trusted. Yet you are trusting her. You're trusting that Emily is telling you the truth. Let's hear that again. She sounds a little salty that Emily went back to Amberlynn. Is that just me? She sounds a little salty about that.
A reaction channel. Surely you must have known I was going to share this email, right? I owe you no loyalty. You're helping me prove your girlfriend is a lying scumbag. So, anyway, that's the email. It's very clear that deep down Emily's loyalty lies with herself and absolving herself of the
No, Rally, she did not.
Lies that Amber's told about her. She gives no shits about their relationship. She is a loose cannon. She is not to be trusted.
She doesn't give two shits about their How do you know how Emily feels about their relationship? I mean, maybe to... I thought I had that word blocked. How do you know how she feels? I mean, maybe to Emily, Amberlynn is just a large body that she can cuddle up to, and that's all she cares about. But how do you know, unless Emily has told you in private messages, yeah, I don't care about this relationship, I don't care about Amberlynn. But then you say that Emily can't be trusted, yet you're trusting that Emily is telling you the truth. So which is it? Right, Heather? The one that got away?
This relationship is a fucking joke. And I just think, and I'm sure you'll all agree, Emily wants this. She wants...
The relationship is a fucking joke because they keep getting back together after all the shit they've done. Hey, LaFay.
This relationship is a fucking joke. And I just think, and I'm sure you'll all agree, Emily wants this. She wants the drama. She loves it. Amber fucking hates me. So the fact that her girlfriend would reply to my emails is crazy. In the newest episode of LOLCow Bus, Amber argues that her girlfriend is not a public figure.
My girlfriend, just because she watches this,
Well,
does not mean that she's fair game.
I think Emily enjoys seeing Amber be humiliated. That's what it seems to be that Emily enjoys. Just watching her behaviors and the things that she said about Amberlynn, in public forums and all of these things. It sounds like Emily likes to humiliate Amber and see Amberlynn have these unhinged reactions to this humiliation. Oh no, my girlfriend's talking to a reaction channel again. How humiliating is that? I mean, granted, Emily only sent back a one-word response, just no. But Rachel is taking this and being like, oh, Emily's talking to me again. Emily's talking to me again. Yeah. Emily reached out to the reaction channels on her own. Let's pull a Rosie. Emily reached out to these reaction channels on her own fruition. By her own volition, she reached out to these reaction channels and started spreading information. She offered to come on LOLCow Bus She may not be a public figure, but she has inserted herself into Goro World by reaching out to reaction channels and talking to them. I don't think people need to dig into her life, but she needs to stop reaching out to reaction channels. And Amber didn't consent to this, Emily.
You guys don't make sense. She is not
Yeah.
a public figure. Point blank, peer.
245
Stop fucking
super
super chatting,
chatted
Freckles. Stop.
$19.99. Once you come
Fucking keep
online and
yourself.
give interviews on reaction channels, you are a public figure. Once you
I'll show you
post
a public
pictures
figure.
of your face on unsavory public sites, you are a public figure. At K for
That's not how it
super
works,
chatted
bro.
19.
But she clearly loves being involved in this. She clearly wants a piece of this. We've all seen the clip, well, I assume we have, where Emily says she wants to be a YouTube sensation.
Hi YouTube, this is Emily. I'm lame, I'm a dork.
No, a lot of people haven't seen this because this is on her YouTube channel. That's her full name, which I've refused to put out there. And this is like 12 years old. This video, this is the only video. This is the only video that Emily had on her channel.
I want to be a YouTube sensation. Be popular, attention grabbing. I'd embarrass myself and my family and my friends.
She is thriving off the attention. Emily loves it. She is loving this. She loves...
She was young. She was in her early 20s. It's like 10 or 12 years old at this point. And it was the only video that she ever posted. Hey, Crystal Rose.
the drama and the fact that people are talking about her. Clearly she must, right? Otherwise, why the fuck would she email me back? Emily, I mean, thanks for replying and proving my theory and
She was answering your question.
calling your girlfriend a liar again, but seriously, what the hell are you thinking? So, Emily said she never kicked her then, she said it again now in 2026, but the thing is, we don't really need Emily's shitty little emails. Amber dobbed herself in as a big fat liar anyway, back at the time when she got on her live stream and started reading us her journals. Now remember, the purpose of this video I'm making is to prove that she's lying about being kicked by Emily, because this would be an accusation of physical abuse, which would be provably untrue from Amber, which would refute her claim that everybody tells white lies and she's never lied about anything serious. That's why we're doing this, right? Because if we can prove she's lied about Emily, then it helps to exonerate other exes and make it even more explicitly clear that she is fucking lying. And she deserves every second of the criticism that she receives. She's trying to make out that these detractors and reaction channels are awful people who spew lies about her and make shit up. That's not true. All this video contains is my opinion and some fucking cold hard proof. So you can sit on that and fucking spin, Amber. Anyway, so when she went live in a live stream which is now deleted, I cover it extensively in this video here, she uses her journal to attempt to prove that her stories, the ones that she was peddling about Emily at the time when they weren't together, were true. If you want a deep dive into like handwriting analysis and all of that stuff in the journal lies, you can go watch that video, I'll link it downstairs, but the short version is the diaries were clearly written after the fact in a rush to corroborate Amber's story that she was claiming at the time, that Emily had been really abusive and awful to her and that she was Emily's victim. At the time, she was being exposed by Emily and she showed a couple of screenshots, but the audience weren't buying it and they were pushing her and saying, no, Amber, we think you're lying. So when she was pushed on these lies, Amber went live and that's how she ended up reading us her journal. So she pulled up her journal, which she claims was from November 2024 when she was staying at Emily's house. This is the month where she alleged that Emily kicked her twice. She reads through this journal from like the 4th of October or something, all the way through to December, and she never once mentions the kick. The live stream was multiple hours, but there were 2 hours and 12 minutes where she's reading this journal, she goes the whole way through November, and she never mentions being kicked. This alone is suspicious enough, right? She would have written it down. She'd written down all kinds of other stuff, but no mention of the kick. Amberlynn Reid is a daily journaler, according to herself, and she alleges 2 kicks, neither of which were mentioned in the live stream. Almost like she only said them to piss Emily off and make Emily look bad, and then she forgot that she'd said it. So when reading her journal, she doesn't mention them because they never fucking happened. It certainly looks...
They were mentioned in the text messages, though. Amberlynn did say in the text messages that Rachel herself showed that Emily sent Rachel. Amberlynn mentions the kicks in those text messages. So you're not proving anything, Rachel. Just because Amberlynn didn't bring them up in that video doesn't mean they didn't happen. Doesn't mean they did happen either. But Amberlynn did, in those text messages, say, "You kicked me," and Emily's like, "No, I didn't." So, even so, you're just so Amberlynn didn't put it in these journal entries that she obviously wrote after the fact, but she did mention them in the moment in those text messages. So, are you going to show those?
That way to me. Smells like bullshit. Probably is bullshit. Anyway, when she was doing this live stream where she was reading the journals, I was in the chat. So I popped up in the chat and I said, "Note everyone, in half an hour, no mention of these alleged kicks." And Amber read that and got very, very angry. And so she attempted to find these kicks.
Oh, you want me to talk about the kick? When she kicked me? Oh, we can do that, honey. Rachel, we can do that, honey. Oh, we can do that, honey. We can do that.
Amber spent, and I shit you not, it was a full 10 minutes of this live stream looking for this alleged kick in her diary. She fumbles and flips and goes through the pages. She can't find it. There's nothing there because she never wrote it because it didn't fucking happen. And when she finally does claim to find a kick, one,
Or she didn't put it in her journal. Who the fuck cares, Rachel?
of the two, it's very clearly shoehorned in, and we can tell by the way she speaks and everything that it's not really there. She's added it. She's lying. So she fumbles and flips through all these pages, and she seems like she can't find it, and then she finally claims to have found it.
Oh, here it is. It was November 4th, 2024. It's 5 a.m. in the morning, and I'm fully aware that I have... Okay, well, I don't need to say that word. It says nothing to say. Okay, I have been depressed. I have been unhappy. So many ups and downs. Amazing moments like last night, wonderful sex, and just perfection. Emily even surprised me with Billie Eilish concert tickets today. But then there are times where we argue bad. She went crazy to me a couple days ago, and I finally popped off, and I told her to fuck off. Sorry. She kicked me. She denies it, but it happened. It was right in my hernia, and I could not believe it. She says the most awful things to me sometimes, so there it was.
A couple of things very wrong with this. So first of all, the way she speaks here, she clearly has shoehorned this in to the end of this page. She writes barely anything about it. It's so short. The way she speaks when she says it, it's obvious that she's shoved it in and that it's not really there. But
It's the way Amber reads in general. Just because Amber says it's in the journal doesn't mean it's true. But just because it's not in the journal doesn't mean it's not true, right? I mean, she is forgetting that Amberlynn did in the text messages to Emily say, "You kicked me," and Emily said, "No, I didn't." So in the moment when they're texting each other, Amberlynn mentions the kicks. Why are you not looking at that, Rachel? Instead, you're looking at Amberlynn's fucking journals because that's proof of everything. Yeah, Raleigh, just money.
not only that, she also does this little giggle and this little apology where she goes, "Oh, I told Emily to fuck off. Sorry about it," and makes this little like smile.
And I told her to fuck off. Sorry.
If I can find it, I will put it here, but there's an event or a
That was a grimace. That wasn't a smile. That was a grimace.
moment where she's lying about Beck and she does a similar thing. I'll put the two clips together here if I can find it.
And Beck even gave away the first name of wifey, maybe by mistake, I'm not sure.
I gotta get on. I love you. Such I love her.
What does this have to do with anything?
Sorry.
I also will say Snowflake does edit things to make it look bad. We've seen evidence of him doing that before in videos. He will edit things to make Amberlynn look bad.
If I can find it, I will put it here, but there's an event or a moment where she's lying about Beck and she does a similar thing. I'll put the two clips together here if I can find it.
And Beck even gave away the first name of wifey, maybe by mistake, I'm not sure.
I gotta get on. I love you. Such I love her too.
Of course, Amber came back in the next live stream, just lying like it was nothing.
Becky said her name was Jade. It's a joke because you guys started saying her name was Jade, so now Becky calls her Jade as a joke. Like, I even texted Becky, actually. Here, let me read it to you guys. I said, ha ha ha.
You were pissed that Beck said her name. Here, I can... It was a slip-up by Beck in the moment. I will say, I understand Amberlynn trying to be like, no, That's not her name. It was not her name. Actually, Heather, Rachel's lost weight in the last year since starting her YouTube channel. I will say, Hey Taylor, I can understand Amberlynn trying to be like, no, Jade's not her name. It's a joke, because Amberlynn knows people are looking for her, and Jade doesn't want to be online. She doesn't want to be on camera. She doesn't want to be known. Amberlynn could have just said, it's a nickname. It's not her real name. But she's panicking, right? And she's like, oh, no, it's just an inside joke because you guys call her Jade, right? Amberlynn can't really win in this situation because she doesn't want her girlfriend's name out there, because Jade, wifey, didn't want her name out there. So she's really in this situation, she's kind of stuck in a hard place here. I don't want Jade to spill the tea. I don't give a fuck. I think they need to just break up, and then not everything needs to be put on the fucking internet. Not just because you break up with somebody doesn't mean you need to run to the internet and run to reaction channels and start spilling all these details about your life with people. And all the, oh, well, she poops funny, or what does she smell? Who gives a fuck? People that are obsessed, I've said this many times and I'll keep saying it. People that are obsessed with Amber's sex life, her hygiene, and how she wipes her ass, I think you're weird. And I think that's creepy. Libby, don't you mean she's a rock and a hard place? No, bossy, I did not mean that. Libby, thank you. For what, Rally? The post-breakup reaction channel circuit is cringe AF. Dusty is beyond. Yeah, it's just... Hey, Sammy, I hope you have a good night and rest. I mean, I know my opinions on a lot of these things aren't popular opinions, and I'm okay with that. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. You're all entitled to your opinions in the chat, and your opinions to share them. Not everybody's going to agree with me. I know my opinions aren't popular. I just don't think it's okay to do those things. Just, if people could put themselves into Amber's shoes, into her ballet flats, you can kind of think like, hey, if me and my partner broke up, how would I feel if they went online and started making videos about personal and private things in my life? How would you feel about that? Yet, so many people in Girl World just fucking eat it up because it's Amberlynn. And just because it's Amberlynn, I mean, I don't think that's okay. I mean, how many people have had a bad relationship? How many people have been toxic in their own relationships when they were in their early to mid 20s? I just don't think, not everything needs to be put online. And that's my opinion.
They think that, I'm not going to say her real name. Haha, they think that Blank's name is Jade. I'm dead. But now I'm getting messaged by these two girls today and they're being bothered by trolls. I'm done talking about her. I said, this is kind of your fault because you had to go and make some stupid joke like you always do. I kind of was mean to her, but whoopsies.
Yeah, you were, because, oh, that's a look. It's, she's mean to Beck. We all know that, right? She wasn't, I'm sure she was much worse to Beck. Well, walk a mile on her pant legs, walk a mile in her ballet flats. I thought I saw a message. Oh, she put it online. She didn't put a lot of the private details online from the relationships. I mean, Amberlynn never came online and gave personal details about her exes, like these sorts of things. Does that make sense? Just because you have a channel and you're vlogging and your partner's in your videos doesn't mean people have the right to dig into your personal and private life. And timing her, yeah, well, you know, Hibiscus, a lot of people do that, unfortunately, when they're in toxic relationships. A lot of people do that. She was mean. A lot of people are mean to a lot of people, Hibiscus. A lot of people on YouTube are toxic people. A lot of people are mean.
And it's so similar, the two, because she's reading a message that's
They're grimaces, they aren't smiles.
not really there. And in the diary, she's reading a diary entry that's not really there. I'll put the two clips here.
I kind of was mean to her, and I told her to fuck off. Sorry.
But not only that, when Amber reads this journal entry, she claims that she wrote it on November the 4th. But as we've already established, this first kick, the one with the hernia,
The other kick wasn't on November the 4th. But Misty, it absolutely does, in my opinion, make money off your private life. It becomes public consumption. Yeah, what you put online becomes public consumption. But I don't think it's okay for people in your life after you've broken up with them. I don't think it's okay for them to go online and for people to just be like, oh, does she shower? What does she smell like? Does she wipe her ass? That's all uncalled for and just not necessary. And to have people constantly digging into these things, even whenever Amberlynn hasn't put somebody online. Like when it came to Wifey. Amberlynn really tried to keep Wifey offline. We would only see a hand or a leg or something every now and then. But people dug into Wifey, and Wifey was like, I don't want to be online. I don't want to be talked about on here. You didn't ask about it, Hibiscus, but a lot of people did. Mr. Snowflake is one of the biggest fucking ones. Constantly asking about her sex life and all of these things, right? Right, Heather. Yeah, I mean, people drove by to take pictures of Jade. Yeah, it's just weird. Yeah.
happened, according to her, in her live stream on the night of the 17th.
So Amberlynn, so here's kind of the funny thing. When people, if you've seen the clip of a YouTube chat where Amberlynn mentions Beck, and you see a couple of people in the chat there, and you see Amberlynn from January of 2025, just before Beck came back and was like, well, Amberlynn's talking about me. If you've seen those chat screenshots, that was my chat. That was in one of my chats from January of 2025. And the reason that Amber had mentioned Beck in that chat was because I had brought Beck up. I said, I never watched the interview that Beck did with Karina Kaboom. I should probably watch that, but I don't know if I want to because I don't really watch a lot of Karina Kaboom videos. And Amberlynn said something, and I'm like, well, I mean, you were financially abusive to Beck. You weren't great to Beck. So Amberlynn's messages in that chat that you saw from those screenshots were her responding to me. She and I were having a conversation in my chat because she used to watch my videos, and she used to come into my chat and talk to us because people were mostly respectful. until Sammy came along. But so we were arguing about how she treated Beck, but nobody ever points that out. They think Amber is just in a vacuum, just talking about Beck, but nobody knows that she was in my chat and she and I were having a conversation. Everybody leaves that out. So then everybody's like, oh, she's talking about Beck again. She's talking about Beck again, whenever she really wasn't. I think it's yours, Lizzie. So in that instance, Amberlynn actually really wasn't like talking shit about Beck or anything. She and I were having a conversation. It just happened to be public. And then Beck came back. And Amberlynn wasn't really like trying to talk about Beck again. And that was when Beck came back and started making all of her videos and doing all of these interviews with like Mr. Snowflake and all that stuff. So anyway, back to this here.
So how she claims that she wrote it on November the 4th. But as we've already established, this first kick, the one with the hernia, happened, according to her in her live stream, on the night of the 17th. So how can it be that she's written in her journal, her alleged journal, on November 4th that it happened then? It can't have happened on November 4th and November 17th because it's the same kick, the one...
The dates are fucked up because, again, Amberlynn's journals, she's written them after the fact, a lot of these things.
With the hernia. This is really the final nail in the coffin. It's not possible for all of these things to be true.
But Amberlynn has said there were 2 different kicks. Maybe it was the couch kick.
She's either lied in the journal when she wrote it, which I believe was written to defend her story anyway and was never real, but even if the journal was real, she lied then on November 4th when she wrote it in her journal, or she lied on November 17th when she said on her live stream that Emily kicked her in the hernia. It can't be both, okay? It can't be the 17th and the 4th. It's one or the other. One of them.
But there were 2 kicks, Rachel. Were they on different days? The one where Emily raised up her leg and Amberlynn ran into her was the 17th. Was the 4th the push off the couch kick?
Must be a lie, right? That is absolute proof that she has lied about the kick. Some might say, and Amber often says, well, it's a memory issue. I think if you put this proof to Amber, she would go, well, I couldn't really remember. How do you expect me to remember?
I misdated my journal.
I was in an abusive situation, but the journal is not a memory. She claims the journal was written at the time, so it's not a memory. It's a...
Look. People will journal about their days, right? People journal all the time. And yet, to them, the journal is a record and a snapshot of that day. This is what happened today, right? And it's their viewpoint of what's happened. It's through their lens. It's through their eyes, right? So-and-so hit me. The other person, I tapped you on the arm. I didn't hit you. Right? I mean, there's always going to be 2 different viewpoints. But a lot of these entries, because Amberlynn, I think, even said that she didn't journal much when she was there in Wisconsin. So I'm sure a lot of these journal entries were done after the fact, just based on what Amberlynn has said about them. But again, there were 2 kicks, Rachel. So yeah, there can be... Sorry, I have a hic... I had to burp. What did she do in Wisconsin? She sat on her ass.
Document or in a sense a piece of evidence, which if it is what she says it is, would have been written at the time, November 4th. So she was either lying then or she's lying now, or more than likely she's lying about everything and the journal wasn't written then and the live stream was a lie and Emily never kicked her and the whole thing is a lie, which is what I think is true. But if we give her the benefit of the doubt and say that the journal is real, then she's still lied, right? And if that isn't enough to convince you that she's a fucking good for nothing liar who literally accuses somebody of physical abuse when they didn't do it, you can also note the screenshots of the conversation, the text messages which happened the day after the kick occurred, when Amber said it occurred on the 17th of November. So the
Right, and Amberlynn said to Emily, if I'm recalling correctly, you kicked me.
Conversations following this alleged kick were given to me by Emily. She gave me like 70 screenshots or something of conversations between herself and Amber.
Yeah,
If you
we've
want to see a
seen 'em.
breakdown of all of those, you can watch this video. I'll show a couple here anyway. So Amber speaks to Emily all day.
She went to the arcade with Emily and did some pottery with her also. Yeah. Yeah. She did a lot. She asked Emily to take her to the casino. She asked Emily to take her to get scratcher tickets. She did lots of stuff.
She goes the whole day after the kick happened and Emily left. There are 54 screenshots before Amber ever mentions Emily kicking her. She finally mentions it towards the end of the day. It's like 10 p.m. This is the screenshot here. It's the black screenshot number 50.
Who cares how many fucking screenshots it was, Rachel? Oh yeah, the ice cream and the fruit roll-up. Yep. Lizzie. Yeah, so here Amberlynn is like, you straight up kicked me. So Rachel has said, Amber never mentioned the kick. Amber never mentioned the kick. But she's mentioning it right here in this text message.
Before, and Emily says to her, this is after so much fighting all day. Emily doubles or triples or quadruples down and says, basically, Amber, no, you need to get out of my house. She says, I said it multiple times that you grabbed me and dug your nails in. Now it's just a scratch. Beat around the bush all you want. You know you physically assaulted me. The fact that you can't even own up to it is just great. Go ahead and call your mum. So this is Amber being firmly.
So again, with this whole thing, my point of view with Rachel and not Rachel, with Emily and all of the text messages and her secretly recording Amberlynn, I think that Emily, on purpose, never said anything to Amberlynn in text messages or said anything in videos that could incriminate her in any sort of behavior. I think she purposely did that. Because even whenever Snowflake was interviewing Emily, Amberlynn had alleged in messages that Emily had said horrible things to her. And Snowflake had to ask her a couple of times, did you say these things? And Emily finally said, yes, I said horrible things to her. Yes, I said these things. Yeah. Emily has a couple of recordings of Amberlynn. One of them got leaked, which I refuse to play on my channel. Because Emily did not want it released after she even said, don't release this. And Amberlynn did not know that she was being recorded. So you have Emily secretly recording Amberlynn. So of course Emily is going to be on her best behavior in this interaction with Amberlynn. While Amberlynn, it's the whole can I have a hug, can I have a kiss, that video. So of course, because Emily is secretly recording Amberlynn, she's not going to say anything incriminating. She's recording this video to make Amberlynn look bad. Wow, what? You really believe Emily is calculated? She is a psych nurse, yeah. Yeah. So I firmly believe, and this is my opinion, you can have a different opinion, but you will never see Emily say anything that incriminates herself. I think she finally, towards the end of the text messages, or in one that she sent later, she does admit to saying horrible things to Amberlynn, but she never incriminates herself. You got the impression Emily was acting civil and calm. Yeah. I think she did it just to make herself seem like the victim, right? She was being, granted, if Emily's asking for space, Amberlynn needs to give her that space. And Amberlynn pushes and pushes and pushes because she's afraid, right? She's afraid that Emily's going to break up with her and all these things. And Amberlynn just can't leave it alone. And Emily's like, dude, give me some fucking space. But Emily knows that she's being recorded. Amberlynn doesn't.
And finally rejected by Emily. Emily is saying, no, fuck you, get out of my house, call your mum. These accusations of Emily digging her nails into Amber had occurred throughout the entire day. As I've said, you can watch this video if you want a specific breakdown of all of those messages, but this is in the middle.
Vice versa. Amberlynn digging her nails into Emily.
Of the conversation, and finally...
She has LaFay. Even with the reaction channels, she's been in control of the narrative with Snowflake and with Rachel. She has chosen which... We're only seeing text messages from one day, from November 17th. Amberlynn was there for 3 months. And she's been in a relationship with Emily for, what, 1.5 years now? Amberlynn sounds crazy on the fucking LOLCow bus. Amberlynn has no problem sounding like a lunatic on her own. But at least on these instances, she knows she's being recorded. Yeah, they are hibiscus.
This is where Amber says that Emily kicked her. She hasn't mentioned it all day. It's not until Emily finally says, get the fuck out of my house, for real. Amber then...
Right. She mentions it because Emily is like, you physically abused me. And Amber's like, well, you kicked me. Right? Maybe she said something in person. In the instance, they do talk outside of text messages, Rachel. They were in the house together until Emily left the house. Hey, Jenny Lenny. How you doing, Jenny Lynn? Heather, Cam is the guy that emailed Rosie on her brother's birthday. And the one that would send stuff to her house before, creepily. So Rachel's like, she never mentioned it in text messages. They're in the house together. She probably said something to Emily in person, like, why'd you fucking kick me? And Emily's like, I didn't kick you. Right? Probably in person. We're only seeing text messages from one day. We don't know what was said in person. So, for you to be taking just these text messages and trying to use these as proof about everything that's been said and done over the course of the entire, day and a half, it's really disingenuous. Because heaven forbid people talk in person and don't text message when they're in the same house together. Hey Maggie, it's okay. We like being in bed with you. I mean, that is all of us in the chat. We like being curled up cozy in bed with you. So it's just... I don't know what Rachel's trying to prove. We know Amberlynn lies about shit. We know that. Sky. By the way, Sky, I hope I didn't offend you with my opinion on Salty Crab, some of the things she said, since you are friends with her in real life. I hope I didn't offend you. That's not my intention. But it's just like... It's like... Why is she like, I'm going to prove in this video that Amber lied about these 2 kicks? Why do we give a fuck? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Yet I'm watching this.
Mentions this kick, but she hadn't mentioned it all day. So weird. There's
because they probably talked about it before Emily left. Just because she didn't mention it in the text messages up until this point doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Also, the fact that during the live streams that Amber was making at this time, she accused Emily of abusing her in multiple different ways. She lists off the ways that she'd been abused.
If Emily wasn't so awful to me, literally mentally and emotionally abusive, and verbally.
But notice here, in this list that she gives, there is no mention of physical abuse. And you might say, oh, well, she just didn't think of it, it just wasn't in her mind. But that's not the case, because when she's listing off the types of abuse that...
That's what it's for, Chris. That's what she says. She's like, oh, there's so many new people from the LOLCow universe believing Amber's shit. Well, listen to me. Yeah, but yet Rachel has also proven herself to not be the most reliable. People, I try to be fair, and I try to be unbiased, and I try to look at both sides. I try very hard. But it seems to me that Rachel has blinders on and is just, I'm not going to believe anything that Amberlynn says ever, but I'm going to believe everything that Emily says, even though I also say that Emily can't be trusted. But because she's not Amberlynn, I'm going to believe everything that she says. And everybody does that. Not everybody. A lot of people do that with things. Just as long as it's not Amberlynn, then it must be true. Which is how we get so many stupid things made up and like spread around on Reddit. Because people will believe anything as long as it's negative about Amberlynn, even if it's made up. She wants to be Snowflake with this puddle deep dive. Did Rachel believe the Pocahontas stuff? Well, Emily admitted that was her. Emily admitted that she said that, so I'm not sure what you're asking, Hibiscus.
Her mum faced at her dad's hands. Listen to this.
All the way up until I was 15 years old, my mom, this is open, my mom doesn't care.
I feel like I'm yelling at you guys. I am so sorry. I just get irritated with some of these things. I apologize. I hope I'm not yelling at you or being bitchy.
I talk about this, but I witnessed
Types of abuse that her mum faced at her dad's hands. Listen to this.
all the way up until I was 15 years old, my mom, this is open, my mom doesn't care if I talk about this, but I witnessed my parents, my dad physically abusing my mom. Mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally, in every fucking sort of way.
Interesting, huh? She does say physical when she's talking about her mum, but when she's talking about herself, the treatment she faced from Emily, allegedly, she doesn't say physical, which...
What does that prove, Rachel? What the fuck does that prove? I don't know what kind of gotchas Rachel thinks she has. I really don't. You're asking because Amber said Emily called her Pocahontas. Since Amber said it and Emily tried to lie about it, would she still believe the porca? Emily admitted to it. Emily didn't lie about it. She said that was her that called Amberlynn Pocahontas and said that she would look like, what, a melted candle? So Emily admitted to that. But I don't know what kind of gotcha Rachel thinks this is, to be honest.
Once again, if this is a person who's kicked you twice, once off the sofa and once in your hernia, you would include that in your list of abuse types, especially if...
Oh, if. Did you? I don't see an if. Hibiscus, sorry, I forgot the if. I'm so confused, Hibiscus. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, and Amberlynn stayed with her. and Emily stayed with her. They got back together with each other. They're both alleging abuse from each other, but they're getting back together when they have nothing forcing them to, right? They have nothing forcing them together. They don't have children. They aren't financially tied together. They don't live together. They live states apart from each other. What keeps drawing them back together? I mean, it doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me. I had a thought about Rachel a second ago. God, Aaron, they're both fucking toxic as fuck. I had a thought about Rachel. If you remember, I think we know what bonds them. The Cheesecake Factory menu. Yeah, they're exclusive as far as we know, Raleigh. Why can't I quit you? There's a lot of big women out there, Hibiscus. Emily could go get a different big woman. There are plenty of big girls out there that are lesbians that Emily could cozy up to. Sky, I wish I had a man that wakes me up with Buffalo Wild Wings. Rachel being like, Rachel saying that people sharing, whenever the Discord drama went down, Rachel was very upset and very pissed about those Discord messages being leaked because they were private messages. But you leaked but you shared this message from Emily saying that you had no loyalty to Emily. Nobody in the Discord had any loyalty to you. So fair is fair based on your own logic. Amberlynn, I think Amberlynn is really desperate. I think she wants to feel desired, and I think you're right, LaFay. I think Amberlynn was honest when she's like, this is the first time that I have ever actually felt desired for my body, not in spite of it, right? So I can see that Amberlynn likes that and how she could possibly feel like nobody else will make me feel that way. But this is not a good relationship for either one of them. They're not good for each other, and they're just staying in this toxic, horrible relationship. Right, Heather? She just wants to be desired. But I mean, if it were to be based on just who she is as a person and personality alone, she's not the best person because she refuses to work on herself. I mean, she says they're in their healing phase, but she's not going to therapy. She's not doing what she needs to do to better herself and work on her personality disorder and mental health issues. She's just always going to be horrible to her partners. Emily doesn't give AF about Amber. She's a fefe. I don't. Can we stop putting that word in the chat? It, like, I'm not monetized, but it could cause me issues. The fet word. Call it a fetty or something. I thought I had that word blocked in my chat, but apparently I don't. And Heather, nothing gives me an ick faster than someone being lustful. Look at Amber's parents, intense fighting. And all the typical abuse BS. I have the other words blocked. I don't have the FETISH word, and I thought I did. I thought I had it blocked in my chat. We call it fertilizer because of a text message from Alexis that she had received previously. I have the Fifi words blocked, as well as the K word. A fetish. Heather. That works. Yeah. Oh my god.
If you've included it in a list where you reference your mother, as a person who's kicked you twice, once off the sofa and once in your hernia, you would include that in your list of abuse types, especially if you've included it in a list where you reference your mother, who we know.
Yes, Rachel, you've got her. You are the Sherlock Holmes of Gora World. You caught her. You caught her. Just because she's talking about what she grew up with her mom and what her mom went through. Oh, but she didn't include it in her list from Emily. Oh my god. It doesn't prove a goddamn thing. It just means she didn't fucking write it down.
Did face some physical abuse. It's just so.
So here, she's trying to use it two ways. First, it's we can't believe Amberlynn's journals because she just lies in the journals. We can't believe these journals. But then it's well, she didn't put it in her journal. So then it's not true because she didn't put it in her journal that we can't believe anyway because it was written after the fact and isn't evidence. You can't use the journals to prove something while also disproving the journals, saying they can't be used as proof. Does that make sense? Did I explain myself clearly there? Rachel's argument is as strong as Rosie's grip strength. You've seen her squeeze that mayonnaise bottle. It's about as strong as my grip strength because I'm fucking gimpy. Oh, I see some hearts flying up here. Thank you, whoever sent those little hearts. I saw those little hearts flutter up over here. Am I pointing over here? I saw some hearts floating up. I did? Okay, thank you, LaFay. Again, I feel like I'm fucking shouting at you. I'm so sorry. I just get so irritated.
Suspicious. It's bullshit. Sorry, but it didn't happen. Amber's always mad at me for being so confident when I make these videos, but it's impossible not to be confident when somebody is so clearly lying.
And she's speaking with such confidence. I saw tiny clips.
What do I have on my shirt? Have I had food on my shirt? I don't know. I don't know what's on my shirt. What have become black circles?
Finally,
Amber's always mad at me for being so confident when I make these videos, but it's impossible not to be confident when somebody is so clearly lying.
and she's speaking with such confidence. I saw tiny clips finally. It was maybe 3 minutes and it made my stomach physically hurt.
Also, there's this. So in February of
That could just be indigestion, Amber. Have you pooped? Maybe you need to go take a poop. What have you eaten during that day?
2025, which is about a month after Emily drove Amber back to Wisconsin, Emily and Amber are texting, and Amber sends Emily this. She says, "You belittle me."
Errol is so jealous of me. What's hearts have become? Oh, the red heart? Huh. That's weird. My heart is also black. My heart is also black coal in a circle.
You cuss at me, you say awful things to me, you hang up on me, you block me, you treat me like garbage, you're never there for me, you do nothing for me, you never show me that you care about me, you only say bad things about me.
And you're the love of my life. Please come back to me. Psh, Heather. You put... Oh, this is a love letter for Emily. This needs to go in a Valentine's Day card for Emily. You are the one who needs help. You belittle me, you cuss at me, you say awful things to me, you hang up on me, you block me, you treat me like garbage. You're never there for me. You do nothing for me. You never show that you care about me. You only say bad things about me. This is the soft, gentle love that I've always needed. We're in our healing era. But you get back together with her.
And once again, noticeably, conspicuously missing from this list is the kick, the physical abuse.
YouTube has been really fucking weird. Once again, just because Amber didn't mention it, I agree, Taylor.
Noticeably, conspicuously missing from this list is the kick, the physical abuse that Amber has alleged. Why, in private messages between herself and Emily, when she's listing all the stuff that Emily's done to her, does she not say, "You kicked me"?
Maybe it's included in the "you treat me like garbage." Maybe it's included. Yeah, the membership is weird.
Self and Emily, when she's listing all the stuff that Emily's done to her, does she not say, "You kicked me"? That will be number one, the top of the list. You kicked me in my hernia. You kicked me off the sofa. You stood over me and laughed, having kicked me off the sofa. It's just so obvious that it didn't fucking happen, and Amber only said it after the fact because she was angry. And
But Rachel, but she did say it on the 17th. She did say it in that, but she did say it. You kicked me. And just because Emily's like, "No, I didn't," Amber's like, "Yeah, you did." This is so fucking stupid. What is the point of this fucking video, Rachel? Whether Emily kicked Amberlynn or touched her with her leg or pushed her, whatever, maybe Amberlynn thinks that Emily kicked her. That was her viewpoint. It's her view of it. Emily kicked me. Emily's view is I just raised my leg up. Why are we making a 30-minute video, a 28-minute video about this when you haven't proved a goddamn thing?
this is a pattern for Amber, accusing people of things they didn't do over and over and over again in order to try and make herself look like a victim. Amber will lie to defend herself at every possible turn. She was accused of digging her nails into Emily, so she lies and says that Emily kicked her. Casey has accused Amber of beating him up, punching him, throwing something at his mum. Emily has accused Amber of digging her nails into her arm. Destiny has accused Amber of throwing a can of Mountain Dew at her. I believe Alexis, who is an ex-friend or current friend of Amber, claimed that there was a physical altercation between Amber and Jade. These are all things that Amber has denied at every turn. It could be that all these people are lying, or it could be that Amber herself is lying. There is plenty of evidence that Amber has lied about.
I was still just chilling in my voice chat over on
This and
there.
A great many other
Fiona's mom, are you here? Can you see Maggie in the chat? Can you not see Maggie?
things. Self is lying. There is plenty of evidence that Amber has lied about this and a great many other things. So you just have to kind of ask yourself, what's more likely? Is it more likely that Emily didn't kick Amber and Amber's just lying? Or is it more likely that Amber wrote it down wrong in her journal, even though the two dates oppose each other directly? That Amber broke the habit of a lifetime and this girlfriend is the one girlfriend who she hasn't lied about? That in
Did I hear your smut novel in the voice chat earlier? No. Were you reading me a story in the voice channel? No, I didn't hear it. Oh, I would love for you to read me smut novels, Heather. Sorry, I was half-assed listening to
The text
her.
message that, or is it have to
I'm
kind of ask
sorry.
yourself, between
She's lost a lot of... Oh, you were so scared it was playing. Oh, no, I didn't hear it. It was a bottle of Code Red, Rachel. Get your facts straight. Yeah, it's... Amberlynn may not physically hit you, but she'll throw things at you.
Amber and Jade. These are all things that Amber has denied at every turn. It could be Mountain Dew at her. I believe Alexis, who is an ex-friend or current friend of Amber, claimed that there was a physical altercation between Amber and Jade. These are all things that Amber has denied at every turn. It could be that all these people are lying, or it could be that Amber herself is lying. There is plenty of
Yeah, I didn't hit you. The bat hit you. All right. It's... I forgot what I was going to say.
evidence that Amber has lied about this and a great many other things. So you just have to kind of ask yourself, what's more likely? Is it more likely that Emily didn't kick Amber and Amber's just lying? Or is it more likely that Amber wrote it down wrong in her journal, even though the two dates oppose each other directly? That Amber broke the habit of a lifetime and this girlfriend is the one girlfriend who she hasn't lied about? That in the text...
But there were two different kicks, right, Rachel? You've said it yourself. Maybe the November 4th was when she kicked her off the couch, possibly, because it really wasn't clarified. Right, we know how trustworthy Emily and Alexis are. It's like... I can't say that.
messages where she mentions all the ways that Emily harmed her. She didn't mention the kick, that she didn't mention the kick in the messages between herself and Emily on that day, that when listing off the types of abuse that she faced at Emily's hands, she never mentioned physical because of some kind of brain fart or something.
No, I can't say it. It was something that was sent to me in a DM from Amber, and I can't say it. It was about one of her previous relationships, and whisper it. I'm sorry, but I can't. I won't share my private messages that are private information. I don't understand where the gotcha is. I'm going to prove that Emily never kicked Amber, and that Amberlynn's lying about these kicks. You haven't proved anything. You haven't proved anything.
Is all of that stuff more likely? Or is it more likely that Amberlynn Reid, the known, proven, self-admitted liar, lied again? Obviously, I'll let you decide, of course, what you think on this. But in my opinion, it's explicitly clear that these kicks never happened. Amber is lying. She's a liar. When she says that she's never lied about anything serious, or that it was white lies, or that it was 10 years ago, none of that is true. This happened in August of 2025. That's 6 months ago. She has...
I will say, a lot of the things, again, a lot of the things that Amberlynn has lied about with her partners have been things to try to protect her partners, and I hate agreeing with Amber on that. But like with Wifey's name, she tried to lie about that so people wouldn't leak information about Wifey. Things about Emily, she would lie about that because she didn't want people to get information and spread things about Emily. Now, she could just say, I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to speak about these things. But we know that people will push and push and push and push until they get a rise out of her and they get a reaction out of her. Or they'll just keep digging anyway. I do not agree at all with people digging into Emily a year a year and a half ago, when Amberlynn first started seeing her, just because she showed Emily on camera once or twice. I don't agree with that. Just like I don't agree with people digging into anybody that Rosie dates. I don't think that's okay. What gives us the right? What gives Girl World, the people in the community, what gives us as reaction channels? What gives us the right to go digging in to these people's lives just to try to find dirt on them? Just to try to find shit on them? Nothing gives us that right. Just because you don't like Amberlynn doesn't give you the right to interfere into her personal life and to try to dig into somebody that she could possibly be dating. I mean, that's just my opinion. You could feel differently and think it's perfectly fine. But I don't think it's okay. Right? It ruins the entertainment. I mean people complain, "Oh, Amberlynn's so boring. We need side characters." She can't show anybody on her channel. She can't show anybody, else people will find that person and dig into their lives, and it's not okay. Well, hello there, Judith Light. Right, Heather, they become victims just because they know somebody.
Since doubled down on her allegations against Casey on LOLCow.
I'll get off my soapbox now, I apologize.
August of 2025, that's 6 months ago. She has since doubled down on her allegations against Casey. On LOLCow Bus, she explicitly describes what she claims Casey did to her, and it's very, very likely, in my opinion, that that is not true. And there are lots of similar things that we can look at in that situation as well. And I just think that if she's going to be on the internet monetizing this content and profiting from this content and saying that these things happened when they didn't happen, then she needs her detractors and reaction channels to sit here and say, no, hun, let's compile the law, let's put it all together, let's look at the actual proof. And to top it all off, her own girlfriend has confirmed that she did lie again, even though they're trying.
But you can't even trust Emily. You can't trust Emily either, Rachel. You yourself have said that Emily can't be trusted, but you're trusting Emily. And you did a shitty fucking thing and tried to get all buddy-buddy and get cozy with Emily by flirting with her to try to get information out of her. That is not okay. And I'm glad that so much of the community dumped your ass for that shady shit.
To fix their relationship and they're in their healing era. Emily, you're a mug. Break up with Amber, focus on your child and your job, stop seeking out reaction channels and getting involved in all of this stuff.
You stop messaging her. Oh my god.
If any part of what you've said about Amber is true, you are fucking delusional for giving her another chance. It's embarrassing, frankly, that Emily is even giving Amber the time of day. Like,
it's embarrassing for Emily to give Amber the time of day. What about Amber giving Emily the time of day? They're both fucking abusive to each other and horrible to each other. They're both horrible, horrible, toxic people.
Actually properly embarrassing and tragic. Emily is a total fucking idiot, in my opinion, but that doesn't mean
Emily's an idiot because she's stayed with Amber instead of being with me in my amazing British accent.
That she kicked Amber, right? And I think all the evidence points to the fact that on this thing, she is telling the truth. I don't care about Emily. I'm not trying to defend Emily.
So when this one thing points to Emily, no it doesn't, Rachel. Not a single fucking piece of evidence you've shown is actual evidence.
It just so happens that Amber has lied about her, and we can prove that. So we kind of have to in order to aim at Amber and pick away at her lies and her bullshit, you know? Also, Amber, and this is me speaking to you directly, if you're not scared and if you're a bad bitch, because I know you're trying to bait reaction channels into coming on your shitty little show, I'm not going to. I'm not interested. But if you're as bad of a bitch as you say you are, I'm going to edit this video nice and short and nice and tight, and you can react to it on LOLCow Bus and explain to me where I'm wrong. But we both know that you're not going to do that. And yes, this is me being smug, because you are a liar. I know it, you know it.
I don't know what the fuck she said. Is Emily paying her? But I don't think Emily can afford to pay her.
Everybody knows it. It's so obvious to me now that she is the female Boogie 2988, which explains why Keemstar likes her so much.
Boogie is a pretty big piece of shit.
Maybe we'll get a wrestling match between her and Foodie Beauty. How good would that be? Can you imagine? Ding ding. Amber and Foodie in the ring together. That would be so funny. Sounds like something from a Jawbone video. Anyway, that's it. More lies to come, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
So, yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't see anything in there that was proof, to be honest. Oh, you're fine, Taylor. Heather's here. She didn't see him either. I don't know. We're getting contradictions here just because Rachel wants to believe Emily. She got this wild hair up her ass about, oh, I bet she didn't kick her. And she keeps going on about all of these things, being like, Amberlynn never mentions the kick. Amberlynn never mentions the kick. Except for this one time here. Except for this one time here. On the same day with her telling Emily, you kicked me. But she didn't mention it earlier in the day. She should have brought it up sooner. And going back and forth with the journals. I mean, yeah, the whole Emily can't be trusted, but I believe everything Emily's told me. And then it was only long as fuck because I wouldn't shut up, Heather. And I have to wait for my casserole to cool before I can put it in the fridge. And then we have the Amberlynn's journals aren't proof of anything because they were written after the fact. The journals don't prove shit. And then we have well, you didn't put it in your journal, so it must not have happened. You didn't prove anything in this video, Rachel. I don't know what you think you did with this, but you didn't do anything, hun. You didn't do a damn thing. I like how her Instagram is Rachel the Python, which is very fitting because she's a fucking snake. But yeah. She's Simpson. Yeah, she sounds like a jilted lover. And maybe that's me just reading into things. Because she was getting all flirty with Emily. With the, not gonna lie, got a little uncomfortable, you know, when she's like, not gonna lie, I flirted a little bit. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why she's gone back to making these videos about Amber and Emily. I want to see what the content, or what the message is. I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people that still watch her are people that agree with her. Oh, well, okay, a lot of people aren't. You didn't see anything new, anything that she hasn't already said. I think they should all hook up. Have to kick her kung fu style. Is the proof in the room? 3 liars who lie, all trying to convince they are telling the truth. Hilarious. Okay, let's not make comments about the way Rachel looks. And this person says, bitch, why should I believe weirdo Fifi Emily? You're blinded. Some people never learn, and I'm not just talking about Al. You're so weird and desperate, Rachel. Oh, baby, you're weird. What does the that has you and Amber in a chokehold? Rachel, you're weird and have obvious romantic feelings for Emily. You have yet to release the text of you flirting with a Fifi. If you can't even address your own BS, why would anyone continue to believe what you're saying? Do you sound jealous, or is it just me? Birds of a feather. Freak behavior, everyone involved. Girl, this is embarrassing. You using Emily as an example is actually wild. You're weird, Rachel. Emily is lying too. So there are some people, that are gassing her up for it. But so I'd have a, hey, do y'all want to see Amberlynn rank me with the girl world people? I saw this on Nikki's live stream last night.
Oh,
Skip.
Lord. Uh, 7 p.m., guys. 7 p.m. God damn. Yeah, it would be 100.
I hate seeing my fucking face here. I absolutely hate it. I saw it. I was like, oh my god, I'm on there. And Nikki was like, where? And then I was up next. Yeah.
We'll talk with
Luckily, nobody knows who I am. Rachel's leaked Discord messages made her very, very unlikable. She got dragged for filth. Lizzie, go to bed, young lady. I have to get up early, too. I have to work in the morning, too. But I have to wait for my casserole to cool.
For a full hour.
Right? I think we got there, right?
Oh, want to just play a somebody's tier list.
This is just for me to do, right?
Yeah, but like, don't know. If somebody like wants to move somebody, then they can drop a 20 and like if they disagree with you. But
yes,
they actually made. I had somebody make this specially for you.
Same, Heather.
Oh God, please no.
Admelly
Please no.
1201 super chatted $20. Lil Tuck.
No sound. Right, we really don't need.
Shut the.
Come on. Here we go.
So who would you crumble?
Oh,
Shattered
wait.
$20.
Wait, so
I haven't seen this one.
If they just
because
That's a
wait,
different
yeah.
one.
the LCU hosts and the reaction channels, because we have Girl World and LCU watching. So I asked them to like combine all.
Oh wait.
But the person who made it, they put the LCU had eventually.
The person sent this to me. We'll give it to another show if we don't want to do it.
The person, well, we'll do that eventually because that's funny. That's actually really funny. But the person who made it, they put the LCU hosts and the reaction channels, because we have Girl World and LCU watching. So I asked them to like combine all.
Who made this?
Yeah, let me see. Wait, is this it? Create a LOLCow Bus
Who
GW
made
list?
this to find
I
me?
think this is it. Yeah, this is it. thinking. Yeah, because I don't recognize some of these people. I need, yeah, Little Tuck. I know, guys. I need to. How can I do this? Can I do this on my own, or do I need to get mine? Back in my day, it was easier to do.
You go, Taylor. Get that closet cleaned
Please don't
out.
start pinging me, guys. Please do not start pinging me. Please don't ping me. Oh, I can just do it this way. All right, Little Tuck. Save
Open
changes.
it already.
Yeah, there we go. Little Tuck in the house. There you go. Great. Fuck you all. Fuck you all. Much love.
Stop acting so brain.
Don't act brave. I think this is the right tier list. Pretty sure.
Interesting.
You're gonna have to explain who some of these people are, because I have no clue, but I'm gonna go get another
Yeah.
fucking drink since we're stuck here for another fucking hour. Wonderful, amazing, wow, yay.
Oh my god, I live for this. Okay.
I hate
Oh my God,
seeing
this is
my
gonna be
face
so
on
fun.
here.
I literally
I don't
can't.
know who some of these people are.
So, I know most of them. I don't think there's a single one that I don't recognize. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I'm going to choose. Oh, so is it based on like how much I like this person, or like how entertaining I think they are? Like,
Yeah, what's it
what is
based
it
on?
based off of?
I think it could be like just who you like the most. Like, and you can put
Okay,
talent
well,
into that if you want to. Like, you think they're really good, but maybe don't like them personally, but you feel they deserve a ranking, then that's fine.
Right. Okay. And then if you guys like, say I put, okay, I want you to put right now. I want you to put Karina Kaboom on F.
Ha!
Is she the wait? Where the fuck?
No, she's the top one. The guy before, I mean, the girl before the guy with the hat.
This one.
Yes, put it
All right.
F. So if you guys disagree with that, you can donate a 20 and tell this little scoop boot to put her on S or A or B, whatever you think. So yeah, Karina Kaboom is a big
At
F,
Selena Fox super
100%.
chatted $20 if he wants to get back with
I should have watched live and put myself where I wanted.
his girlfriend.
Yeah, she can't stand Karina.
Then you ladies need to make him call her.
Yo, that's
I
actually
love that
crazy.
idea.
I don't hate it, but like I also feel like she want to be on stream, so I want to respect that.
Right.
Hey, Amber didn't like that I told her to be nice to people in my chat because she was calling Sammy dumb.
My bad. Sorry, that was bad.
Okay, so just click a person and then I'll like talk about them and like.
All right, let's just do it in
Decide.
order. Like, you know, whoever the fuck this is.
Okay. That's FFG.
Is that FFG?
Oh, I've never seen her
That's
actual
F.
face. Damn.
He's ugly as fuck.
I don't know, Miss T. I don't watch Karina because she clickbaits so fucking much, and then she just repeats herself over and over.
F.
I'm not gonna give my opinion on people. I need to stop saying my opinion on other channels, unless I like them. Everybody has an audience. Not everybody's for everybody.
Is this one F?
So that's
too?
Rachel. That's Rachel reacts. That's an F.
Dude, are you just gonna put all
That's
the
an F.
reacting channels in F?
No. No.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like
Is
you
that
are.
Roxy?
That is Roxy. Yes.
Roxy's an F.
I'm right here. At least they didn't get me making a horribly weird face. Yeah, so this is like grading. So we have S for like superior, S tier. And then there's A, B, C, D, E, F. So F is the lowest, S is the highest.
F.
Okay.
An F.
Let me guess about
No,
Salty
I'm not. I
Crab.
promise.
Aw, thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Heather. Love you guys.
Just wait. Salty Crab is an F.
Aw.
The ankle's an F.
Oh my god, dude, you're just putting them all in F.
She used to watch the ankle too.
Ooh! Takana, that's an F.
Dude, there's no way. You're just.
Okay, Snowflake.
Don't put him in F.
We're about to switch it up.
That's not on.
Snowflake goes to E, baby.
Alright, he's going to D because he doesn't exist.
Oh, D. Okay, so D. Snowflake is going to D.
I
baby.
mean, I'll take that because I at least like. Oh wait, what do you mean you can't see? Yeah, you can see. Fucker, stop lying.
You
Yeah,
can pay to change it.
And I'm next, and they don't know who the fuck I am, and I'm glad they don't know who I am. Where's Napa Girl? Oh, hey, there you are. Hey, Napa Girl. Lizzie. Girls, there's enough of me to go around. You've seen this big ol' ass.
Okay, so the next one is Elizabeth Richardson. Elizabeth can go on C.
Okay, all right, that's fair. We're making progress at least.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Fupa, I don't know who the fuck that is. I got a C ranking, you guys. She ranked me a C. And then Fupa's hilarious. The full government name. It's my channel name. It is my channel name. I mean...
C.
Okay, all right, that's fair. We're making progress at least.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah, I don't know who
Wait, who
these people are.
Wait, who is this? Who is this next person?
Is that an...
I don't know who the fuck that is. That's okay, Fupa. I didn't know who the fuck you were either. Yeah. Lizzie, can that be a soundbite? I don't know who the fuck that is.
an LCU host? I don't fucking know.
So over here's Rosie. She's gonna rank Rosie too. You don't need to know my middle name.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know who that is.
All right, we'll just skip.
Can you delete it? That's OCD. Can you just delete him?
I can't. Okay, maybe I can.
Okay, put us. Oh, okay, that works. That's Peter Mon. See, I don't watch him anymore. I'm gonna go with C.
I've never seen him.
He looks like a cool dude.
Zachary Michael is like a D type deal.
Really? I thought you liked Zachary Michael. Really?
No.
Oh.
Jordy's an F.
I agree with that one. Okay, Foodie better.
Foodie Beauty is.
Look how pale I am. I'm like a fucking ghost. It's like
the B.
Fair.
Rosie is an F.
Dude, this F tier's about to be so fucking.
Oh, Rosie is an F. She put Rosie as an F. I know, I am so fucking pale. Maybe this dude down here is almost as pale as I am. I know. My pale ass over here. Peter Mon's not a girl world reaction channel. What does he? I've never seen. Some self tanner. I'll come in here orange.
Fucking big. That's insane.
That's gonna get me like she's gonna hate that. Okay, so that's Shorty says
she's gonna hate that. Yeah, Rosie's gonna hear about that and she's gonna fucking hate it.
Just hear Shorty or whatever. I will say a C. Fat hungry chick is an S.
Good.
An S or an F?
Yeah. All right.
S.
Okay. All right. Damn. Finally.
Come on, Candy.
I feel like you're just gonna.
Eugenia Cuny. Eugenia Cuny. Let's do a C.
I think okay. So you're being so no. Hold on. We're gonna pause for a second because I feel like you're putting so many. You're putting so many in F that I don't feel like it's fair. So like I feel like if they want to move the tier, then like I don't know, dude. Like maybe $5 would be better because you're just putting literally everybody in F now.
Oh, a $5 type deals. Okay. All right. So Nikocado Avocado is an F.
Okay.
I don't know this next person. I've seen them before. Why'd you put him back?
Is this Nikocado?
I don't know who made this list. Somebody here. Eugenia.
That's not Nikocado.
Eugenia is pretty problematic.
Right?
What?
This is Nikocado Avocado? I have never seen this picture of him.
Isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. He's F then.
I think it is.
Yes. I'm trying to make this fast so people don't get bored.
Okay.
They're already bored.
I don't know who that next person is.
All right.
Okay, so Tammy and Amy are A.
This is Abby now from I don't know what show she's on.
Oh, okay. Abby goes to A.
Oh, you actually like Abby? I don't know. She likes you.
She does now. We've changed our tune about each other. Stop being a fucking bitch, Scooter. All right, Albert is A.
No, Albert belongs in S tier. What the fuck?
No, we have a little beef that we're still trying to heal from. We're in our healing area still. No, he'll be an S probably like in a week. AMAC hurt my feelings, so A.
Wait, she's still in A tier? She's like you're so pissed off about her being your op, and she ends up in A tier.
Move hungry fat chick from S to B.
What?
I was capping. I was capping.
Why are you moving Candy to B? Put Candy back in S.
Put Amberlynn S.
Of course.
What's her name? I forget. Angie?
That's
Angel?
Abby. That's one that's telling the name of her child.
Angel.
That's Angel. Okay, put Angel at C.
Angie?
Angie A.
We love the chubbies.
Batgirl C.
I know, Candy is so
We don't really
super
talk.
sweet.
Big Murph F.
Is it because of the doxing?
Billy S. Boogie C.
Damn, C? Holy shit.
Okay,
I mean, he's a kind of dick, so fair enough.
He's racist. Booster F.
Wait, is that just because he said to flirt with fucking Fupa instead of you?
Cat Lady B.
Okay,
This is so fun. We're almost done. Don't worry. This is like a choosy. Brantley S.
Are we?
We're almost done.
No, it's Eugenia
Desi.
Cooney.
Desi.
Yeah, Eugenia Cooney's who you're thinking of. I know Candy just does her thing. So yeah, that was Amberlynn ranking some people in Girl World. I'm not gonna go through the entire thing. It's people in the LCU and also reaction channels. So, yeah, a C for racism, right? So yeah, so that's so that was Amberlynn giving me a C, and I don't know who made this list, how they know who I am, found my channel, but when I saw that last night on Nikki's stream, I was like, ah, fuck. Fuck. Yes, you can excuse racism, but not fat phobia. Oh, he's racist. Oh, well, you know. It's just a character flaw. He's fine. Right. So, well, this turned into a much longer stream, than I thought it was going to be, because Amberlynn's live was very, very short. I hope I don't get a troll volley. I don't think I will. But, yeah, I do need to go to bed. You and Leo. Oh, is Leo on here? Hecticana, yeah. So. But thank you all for jumping in. You all came running really quick. We were like, boom, Amber's back, bitches. So, we'll see if she goes live more often. We will see if Rosie goes live tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, we got a little bit of stuff. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. I hope you got your closet cleaned out. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow. So until next time, be safe and take care.